Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl, B Sparrow, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. How y'all doing today? I'm thankful to be amongst the living, and if you are within the sound of my voice, I'm thankful that you are amongst the living too. I am doing fair and mostly cloudy, y'all, but I'll get through. I will get through. You know what I'm saying? It's just you have to laugh to keep from crying these days. So while I was surfing this super worldwide internet. Kept coming across the name Eliza Fletcher. Eliza Fletcher. And I'm like, who in the world is Eliza Fletcher? And I'm like, she must be white because her name is plastered everywhere. Everywhere. Must be a white woman. So I decided to do my research and look up, and lo and behold, a white woman. But I don't know what happened to Eliza Fletcher. So if y'all will allow me to go and fetch my article. Yes, I fetch. Allow me to go and fetch my article. And I'll be right back. Okay? Okay.
What is up, y'all? You're listening to B Sparrow on BuzzzTweet Talk Radio.
BuzzTweet Talk Radio do not own copyright for this copyrighted material, but under Section 107 United States Copyright Office, Copyright Act 1976, this video, the music and content it contains is for education and or entertainment purposes only.
All right, I know people have been sitting there, but I gotta bring this queen up here. B Sparrow. B Sparrow. I'll just keep my eye on that sparrow sitting over there with me. Come on in. What's up, B Sparrow?
I can't call it. Just want to get to this article because I need to know who Eliza Fletcher is, because she is all over the New York Post news website. So this article starts out reading, first of all, and there are two other headlines that says, family of heiress Eliza Fletcher breaks silence. Then another one said, uncle of Eliza Fletcher, abduction suspect says entire family's wacky. Okay, let's get it. So according to this article, the convicted kidnapper charged with snatching Tennessee teacher and hardware heiress Eliza Fletcher was a creep and pervert who constantly tried to pay women for sex, according to neighbors. Cleotha Abston, who is 38, is being held on a $500,000 bond on charges of tampering with evidence and especially aggravated kidnapping of Fletcher, a mom who remained missing on Monday. The suspect had been considered by neighbors to be a disturbing figure while staying with his brother, a convicted felon who was also arrested on connected drug charges, as a Memphis housing complex swamped over the weekend by officers who were seen taking away a large dumpster. He gave me creepy vibes. He would look at you some type of way. One female neighbor told WREG. One neighbor also told DailyMail.com that Abston would sit in the truck and stare at women and offer them money for sex. He was a weird pervert, said the neighbor, only given the name April. He watched me come on the porch, then came up to the stairs behind me and said, I will give you $100 to FUCK, the woman told the outlets. When she asked if he thought she was a hoe that needs his money, he reportedly replied, it ain't like that. I just want to have some fun. Another neighbor, LaToya, who is 35, told the same outlet that Abston, who also propositioned her and her 20-year-old niece earlier this year, he kept waving me over to him and was like, I've got $100, LaToya told DailyMail.com. As far as I know, nobody here has had sex with him, she said. He's creepy and he's really, really, really creepy, she told the Mail. Abston, who dubbed himself a wild child on social media, had only been out 2 years from prison where he was serving time for being charged with violently kidnapping an attorney. He was just 16 when he forced local attorney Kemper Durand into the trunk of a car, only fleeing after the lawyer yelled for help while withdrawing cash from an ATM, reports noted at the time. Abston was charged with snatching Fletcher, who comes from a pedigree Tennessee family that founded a $3.2 billion private hardware company, and forcing her into a black SUV in a violent manner while she jogged in the early hours on Friday. He was linked by DNA tests to a pair of Champion slides left at the scene, and his cell phone put him at the scene of Friday's abduction, police said. Tennessee authorities obtained surveillance footage of the kidnapping, which allegedly showed Abston running aggressively towards the victim and then forced the victim, Eliza Fletcher, into the passenger side of the vehicle, court documents said. Wow, this is some NCIS mess right here. Unfortunately, the idiot was black. Let me take a break, y'all. I'll be right back. This is B Sparrow and BuzzzTweet Radio. Lately, I've been using my phone to earn some extra cash for groceries, for hair care products, for cleaning products. You heard me right. I used my cell phone to earn extra cash. How do you do that, B? I'm so glad you asked. Let me tell you how. I installed the ModeApp on my phone. This app is available in the Google Play Store as well as Apple Store. Once the app was installed, I set up my Mode account and started playing music from some of my favorite artists. It's amazing that I made money just by listening to my favorite songs. And you can do this anywhere, while out and about, while traveling, or even while you are working. Search and play music from over 100,000 radio stations. Earn Mode coins while playing music and games on your phone. Redeem for Amazon or PayPal cards. You can also redeem for Visa gift cards and more. I personally prefer to use PayPal, and I cash out about $40 a month. All I had to do was listen to music and they gave me money. You can do the same thing. Hey, you're going to be on your phone anyway. Might as well get paid for it. Install the ModeApp today. An installation link can be found in the description box below. So yes, we're talking about the heiress Eliza Fletcher, who was kidnapped, as the abduction was violent with, as captured on video. During the abduction, there appeared to be a struggle, according to the affidavit, which cited noticeable damage to the back passenger taillight area of the GMC Terrain. The suspect waited for, then rushed towards the victim, then forced the victim into the car where she was confined and removed and continues to be missing. It is believed, the suspect waited for the victim, then rushed towards her, and then forced the victim into the car. It is believed and supported by facts and physical evidence that she suffered serious injury. At this time of the article, Miss Fletcher was still missing. So, Epstein has refused to cooperate with investigators. An arraignment has been set for Tuesday. Online court records do not show if Epstein has a lawyer who can comment on his behalf. His 36-year-old brother, Mario Epstein, was also charged with possession with intent to manufacture and sell both fentanyl and heroin, as well as possession of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. He is currently not believed to be connected to Fletcher's abduction. A wannabe rapper under the name Yola Bizza, the younger brother, had lost his wife, Nikita Dixon, 31, to a drug overdose in March last year, according to his social media as well as his neighbors. He was in bed with his wife when she died, and Mario's definitely going through something himself, neighbor April told the Mail. Well, we're definitely not going to feel sorry for neither one of these two so-called men. That's how that article ended. But in another article, according to the U.S. Post, the family of Eliza Fletcher breaks their silence. And apparently this is after the body is discovered. The family of murdered Memphis heiress Eliza Fletcher said Tuesday that they were destroyed by the discovery of her remains and asked people to focus on how special the teacher and mom of two was. We are heartbroken and devastated by this senseless loss. Liza was such a joy to so many. Her family, friends, colleagues, students, parents, members of her Second Presbyterian Church congregation, and everyone who knew her, said the family. Now it's time to remember and celebrate how special she was and to support those who cared so much for her, they said of Fletcher, who was 34. Police confirmed that a body discovered in Memphis on Monday was indeed Fletcher's and slapped her alleged kidnapper, Cleotha Epstein, 38, with additional charges of first-degree murder and perpetration of kidnapping. Officers searching for the mom had found the body at 5:07 p.m. Monday, more than 36 hours after Epstein was charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. Fletcher vanished after an early morning jog. Epstein, who already served 20 years in prison for violent kidnapping, refused to reveal where Fletcher's body was. This is sad, really. And he looked like he has no remorse. The article says, we appreciate all the expressions of love and concern we have received, Fletcher's family said in their statement. We are grateful beyond measure to local, state, and federal law enforcement for their tireless efforts to find Eliza and bring justice to the person responsible for this horrible crime. This is sad. We are heartbroken of the loss of our beloved teacher, colleague, and friend, Eliza Fletcher. Our hearts are with the Fletcher, the Orgel, and the Welford families, the school that she worked for, said in a statement. This is really sad. So this guy kidnapped somebody before. What I don't understand is, why is he out? Why was he out? I think the first person that he attempted to kidnap got away. They just not saying a lot of things about this. I know Eliza Fletcher's one of her uncles said that the whole family that the guy that kidnapped her was from, the whole family was wacky. He says the entire family is wacky. He said he's convinced that his nephew was involved in abducting the Tennessee heiress. He said he's 100% sure that he had something to do with her abduction. Nathaniel Isaac, who is 69, told the Daily Mail of his nephew, Cleotha Abston, who was charged Sunday. So this is the uncle of Cleotha. This is the uncle. He said an uncle of the convicted kidnapper. The kidnapper charged with snatching Eliza Fletcher said that he is 100% sure that his nephew has something to do with it. He said he can't prove it, but he says that he said he married into the family. And he said he spoke out before a body was found in the hunt for Fletcher, a Memphis teacher and mom of two. The identity remained unconfirmed. However, the uncle tried to distance himself from the clan as police searched the Memphis apartment complex looking for family members, including Abston's mother, who he said was in hiding. He says, my whole fucking family's wacky. They always have been, Isaac told the Mail. They're not beloved to me because they're nuts. It's the truth. Go check the police records for the Abstons. You'll find they're all perpetrators of something, he said. He noted that Abston's younger brother, Mario Abston, 34, was also arrested over the weekend for drugs and carrying a gun. Police have stressed these charges, including allegations that he was manufacturing and selling fentanyl and heroin were not tied to Fletcher's kidnapping. He said he had little interaction with the accused kidnapper, but knew enough to suspect his involvement in the monstrous crime. I believe that he probably did it, but I have no proof, he told a videographer at the complex. The damning interview came as Abston was hit with further charges late Monday, court records showed. He was charged with identity theft and fraudulent use of a credit card after a woman reported her wallet being stolen the day after Fletcher's abduction. ABC 24 noted He allegedly used the stolen cards at 2 gas stations for more than $910. Fletcher, who comes from a pedigreed Tennessee family that founded a $3.2 billion private hardware company, was caught on camera being violently snatched during her regular 4 a.m. run. I don't even know what to say except for that. I'm sorry for the family of this lady. She has a husband, she has children, and this bastard killed her and did God knows what to her. This is sad. Epstein was busted after DNA testing on a pair of slides left at the scene, with his phone also linking him to the crime scene. Surveillance footage showed him running aggressively towards the victim, as we said, and then forcing the victim, Eliza Fletcher, into the passenger side of the vehicle. He was later seen cleaning his car and scrubbing his clothes while acting strange, the affidavit said. He remains behind bars on $510,000 bond and is set to be arraigned on Tuesday morning. So let me know what y'all think about this. Like, comment, subscribe, not just to my YouTube channel, but come on over here to my podcast on Spreaker.com, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Follow me there, and in return, I'll do the same. It's your girl, B Sparrow, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Holla at y'all, girl. Okay? Okay.
BuzzzTweet Radio. You're listening to BuzzzTweet Radio.